For self-improvement, crafts, and fitness games, go ahead and turn on YouTube and watch Jack.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Jack Jenkins. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I do videos on self-improvement. With all this thinking about like the whole, inauguration coming soon and all this political talk, it got me thinking like if I could even pass like the immigration test, the citizenship test, considering I'm a natural born citizen, with what I learned in school, I want to see if I can do that. So I went into the Smithsonian Institute. They have a website here for you to take the citizenship test. And I'll link that down below, but let's switch over to the computer screen. You can see here, test yourself. During the naturalization interview, a USCIS officer will ask you up to 10 civics questions from a list of 100. You must correctly answer 6 questions to pass the civics portion of the naturalization test. You will need to say the answers aloud. In the official test, the questions are not multiple choice. Here you can practice taking the test. Good luck. So let's give it a try. Who vetoes bills? The president. That's easy. Who is the commander-in-chief in the military? The president. Like, that was another. Are all these going to be just the president? What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalism. What? Oh, yeah, market economy. I just said capitalism. Ooh, I would get that one wrong. The House of Representatives, how many voting members? I believe it's 435 or 435. I remember that one. And then the Senate has 50. And then both of them. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. The 13th Amendment? No, the 13th was slave. I think it was the 17th Amendment then, the one that allowed women to vote. That's a good question. Let me open up Edge here. What was the amendments? '19th Amendment. Shoot. It was the 19th Amendment. Close. I was off by a couple. But yeah, so the 17th Amendment allowed women to vote, ended women's suffrage. So I can click this one. What? Wait. There are 4 amendments. I meant to click. Let me try again. Which one was the right answer? Every citizen must vote in the federal election. I should have read that through before I just started clicking. That's my bad habit, is I like to click. Who was won right of freedom from the First Amendment? Freedom to bear arms. No, that's the Second Amendment. The freedom of press. Freedom of speech. Freedom of... petition. So it was press... God, it's been so long. That's the crazy thing is I haven't done any of this stuff since like high school. And I'm someone who literally just like 2 years ago went to the Smithsonian Institute. So you think I would know all this stuff and remember from seeing the Constitution, reading all the things on the wall that talks about the different amendments, but I have no memory. Ooh. Who lived in Americans before the Europeans arrived? The Native Americans. Or American Indians. I still don't know which one's the correct nomenclature to say. If it's Indian or if you call them natives. But again, that's the debate. I am 100% not paying attention to a lot of these debates, so that's my bad. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 8 years. Oh, 6 years. 6 years. Which was it? I wish I would say the answer. I'm on Google. We elect congressmen, each representative a 2-year term. Really? Wow. What is one reason the colonists came to America? And that's the thing is I voted for the this is probably my second election I voted for, and I'm 31, so I skipped a lot of the elections. And the main reason why I wanted to vote was not for the president. It was actually for the state of Illinois. We had some ballot measures, but our county had a specific ballot measure to increase funding for the forest preserve and hopefully create like an interconnecting bike path between all the little forest preserves. And they also wanted to buy a new bison buffalo to have them in the prairies. So that's why I voted. I wanted the bike path and the buffalo, the two B's to get me to vote. But yeah, the precedents, all those others, I did not really pay that much attention to, which is why I'm getting some of these wrong. What is one reason colonists came to America? Economic opportunity, and also mostly a religious freedom, I believe. Because the people, the Puritans who came to America, they were like super conservative. They were like, we're not dancing. We'll build a church. So that's the first thing they built. The bar was, I think a bar was the second thing they built. And then the third thing was like a hospital, if I remember. Pilgrims built. Okay. I heard that from John Taffer. So I don't know if that's actually true or not. But if it isn't, then I'm sorry. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? Now you're getting to the stuff I have no memory of. Isn't that when they decided which amendments to be added to the Bill of Rights? I guess the Constitution was written. So I got 8 out of 10 correct. I would have now gotten that right all the way if it wasn't for the fact that I'm doing another one. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? Represents the states, right? Yeah. So there's 2 senators per state, and then the Congress is the Congress is just how many populations with a minimum of 3. Because I know that's the big thing in Illinois is we're actually losing population. Well, we gained the past 2 years. But for the past 10 years, we've lost a lot of population. So we lost a seat to Pennsylvania. But now the whole thing is like, oh, we're going to get the seat back because, we've been growing actually. So who is to see? What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil War. No, Civil Rights Movement. Who makes federal laws? The legislative branch or Congress? Who was the first president? George Washington. See, if I was running for if I was trying to become a citizen, I hope I got this question because this was the easy one. George Washington. Easy for me, someone who's born here. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. I already did this one. This is a retry, and I don't remember. Male of any race can vote. What major event happened on September 11th, 2001 in the United States? The Twin Towers. I guess that's not the right answer. The Twin Towers. And so I had the leftover McDonald's. I had this big old cup of Coke. As I talk about losing weight in all my videos. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? The right to liberty and the pursuit of happiness. Or life and liberty. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I only remember that because it's tax season, guys. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? I don't remember any of the oceans. Let me see if I can do this. Pacific, Atlantic. Huh. I don't remember the rest. Arctic, Atlantic, Indian, Pacific, and Southern. Jesus Christ. Again, that shows you how little of this stuff you actually need to know in your day to day life, because I haven't thought about any of this stuff since, high school. But on the West Coast, I assume that's Pacific. I know that because of Smash Mouth. They have a song called Pacific Coast Party. And Smash Mouth, I believe they're from California. So, yes, the band who made the Shrek songs, is how I know what ocean borders the West Coast, which is California, Oregon, and Washington. They really need to split California up because it's just like a huge chunk of all that coast. Like, geez, split it up, guys. Same with Texas and Alaska. We need more states. I'm 100% okay with them splitting up Illinois, by the way. Like, I like being in Chicagoland, but like I've been south of the United States, and they have a right to do what they want to. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Well, technically, we did it to the Chinese too. I guess we didn't ship them in or not. I'm going to try it one more time. What's one right or freedom from the First Amendment? I already did this. Position of the government. Name one U.S. territory. The Virgin Islands. Oh, that was the example they used too. I thought they would use like Puerto Rico, but I guess that's a protectorate, right? But I'm good. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? That's the Atlantic Ocean. Because that's the way we would go to take a plane from Chicago to England, which is one trip that I really want to do, is to go to England one day. It'll be lots of fun. So the Atlantic Ocean. Again, ask me any of the other oceans locations, I could not tell you. Southern, of course, I believe is like next to, like, I don't even know it. Well, Oceania. What's the one next to like New Zealand and whatever. I'm just bad at this. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? We already did this. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Or 4th of July. What is freedom of religion? The ability for... That's a good question. The supposed ability, not actual practice, that you have the ability to believe whatever religion and the state should not impede on that. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What were the 13th and original states? Let me see. So it's Rhode Island, New York, Pennsylvania, though I know those are 3. Virginia. I don't think West Virginia was found yet. But Vermont's... I'm so bad at this. So yeah, Maryland, North Carolina. Wow, so West Virginia wasn't a state yet. I want to know what kept them from going inland more. But again, that's more something I should know. But yeah, I said from these, it's New York, Virginia, Massachusetts. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? We already answered this, the president. So, yeah, that was it. That was just 3 rounds of doing the 10 questions. Let me try one more time. I want to see if I can get more. Start the test. What does the president cabinet do? I guess advises the president. That makes sense. I didn't know what that was until I read that. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. President cabinet. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. The Civil War. Or the War of 1812 was what they had the example of. What group of people was taken to America? We did this one. Africans. Name one state that borders Mexico. I want to see if I can do them all. There's California, of course. Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. Is Louisiana? No, Louisiana does not. Mississippi does not. Is that all four of them? It's only four? Yeah, there's only four. So yeah, Louisiana doesn't. All right. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about, okay, we did this one. What is the Statue of Liberty? It is a statue in New York that the French gave us that they built originally for someone else. So we got their leftovers. We got basically the Christmas, reused Christmas gift of statues. But yes, the statue that the French gave us. Oh, where is it? Again, I'm going blind in one eye, so I thought that was what is, but it's a where, and that's in New York. Name one problem that led to the Civil War, slavery, or states' rights. Who vetoes bills? President, we did this one. What's the name of the national anthem? The Stars and Stripes. The Star-Strangled Banner. That's it. I would not be admitted into America if I got some of these questions. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? What did we buy? Louisiana? That makes sense because of New Orleans. Okay, so that was it. Yeah. So I would not have been a citizen if I had to take this quiz, if I wasn't born in America, because a lot of the stuff I learned in like history school 15 years ago, in history school, and God, I can't speak, in middle school or high school 15 years ago, and I don't remember any of this. So if I was someone who wasn't born into America and didn't have that background, I would not have gotten any of these right. But then again, I never studied, so overall, yeah. If you're a citizen or if you're someone trying to become an American, recommend going to this site, giving it a try, learning out these different questions. They are hard and tricky, but overall, pretty good. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and record yourself doing this quiz and let me know what score you got. Let's try and compete with each other to see who can be the best citizen. While you are doing that, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know of any video ideas you want me to do, because I can pretty much do any of them that aren't illegal. Follow me on X and Instagram at TrueJackJank. Visit my website at jack-jenkins.com. Lastly, I want all you guys watching to have an amazing day. If you are thinking about improving yourself, know that you can't do it alone. You can only improve together.